Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to our channel, Irene Consulting Firm. I'm thrilled to have you here today for an important discussion on a topic that's been making headlines lately: inflation. I'm sure you've heard this term thrown around a lot, but what does it mean for you, your finances, and the economy as a whole? We'll dive deep into that today. So if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you never miss out on our informative content. Number 1. What is inflation? To kick things off, let's start with the basics. What is inflation? In simple terms, inflation is the rate at which the general level of prices for goods and services rises, leading to a decrease in the purchasing power of your money. Think of it this way: the stuff you buy today may cost more tomorrow. But why does this happen? There are various factors at play here, including increased demand, supply chain disruptions, and government policies. But the key takeaway is that a little inflation is considered healthy for the economy. It encourages spending and investment. However, when it gets too high, it can erode your savings and disrupt economic stability. Number 2. Recent inflation trends. Now that we understand what inflation is, let's talk about what's been happening recently. You've probably noticed that the prices of some everyday items have been on the rise. Well, you're not alone. Inflation rates have been ticking up in many parts of the world. But what's causing this recent spike? One major factor has been the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic. Supply chain disruptions, coupled with increased government spending, have contributed to rising prices. Energy costs, housing, and food prices have all seen significant increases. Number 3. How does inflation affect you? So, how does all of this inflation talk affect you, the viewer? Well, it has several implications for your daily life. Firstly, it means your money might not go as far as it used to. That weekly grocery bill, it might be a bit higher. Gas prices, on the rise. And if you have savings sitting in a low-interest account, you might actually be losing money in real terms. But don't worry, we're not here to spread panic. Understanding inflation is the first step to managing it effectively. We'll get to that in just a moment. Number 4. What can you do about it? Now, let's talk about what you can do to navigate these inflationary times successfully. One strategy is to invest wisely. Historically, stocks and real assets like real estate have proven to be effective hedges against inflation. Diversifying your investments can help protect your wealth. Another important step is budgeting. Keep a close eye on your expenses and look for opportunities to cut costs where possible. And don't forget about your emergency fund. It's more important than ever to have one in case unexpected expenses are. Number 5. The role of the Federal Reserve. In understanding inflation and its effects, it's crucial to mention the role of the central bank, such as the Federal Reserve in the United States. Central banks play a significant part in controlling inflation. They use various monetary policy tools, including interest rates and quantitative easing, to influence the money supply and subsequently inflation rates. If inflation becomes a concern, central banks may raise interest rates to cool down the economy and reduce inflation. On the flip side, they may lower rates to stimulate spending and economic growth when inflation is low. Number 6. Future expectations. Now, let's talk about what you can expect in the future regarding inflation. While it's difficult to predict with certainty, many experts anticipate that the recent inflation spike may be transitory. The supply chain disruptions and increased demand caused by the pandemic are expected to ease over time. However, there are no guarantees, and other factors, such as government policies, can also impact future inflation rates. Number 7. Protecting your investments. To keep your investments safe from rising prices, spread your money into different types of assets. Some good options include Treasury inflation-protected securities, TIPS, which protect your money from losing value due to inflation. You can also think about investing in things like gold or silver, as they usually hold their value when money isn't worth as much. Another idea is to consider special financial products that protect your money from inflation. Diversifying your investments like this can help you keep your finances secure even when prices are going up. Number 8. Hedging strategies. Another way to protect your investments from the impact of inflation is to consider real estate. Real estate has historically shown resilience during inflationary periods, with property values often appreciating. Investing in rental properties or real estate investment trusts, REITs, can be effective strategies to consider. Moreover, you can explore investments in infrastructure-related assets, as governments often increase infrastructure spending during inflationary times. These investments may include infrastructure bonds, companies involved in construction, and utilities that play a role in infrastructure development. Number 9. Financial planning. In times of rising inflation, it's essential to reevaluate your financial plan. Make sure your budget accounts for higher expenses and potentially lower savings account returns. Consider refinancing high-interest debt to reduce your interest payments. Working with a financial advisor can help you create a plan that aligns with your financial goals and helps you weather inflation's effects. Number 10. Staying informed and adapting. In the ever-changing landscape of the global economy, staying informed and adaptable is key. Keep an eye on economic indicators and government policies, as they can have a direct impact on inflation. Subscribe to trusted financial news sources and follow the reports from central banks and government agencies responsible for economic data. Additionally, pay attention to your personal financial situation. Regularly review your investments, savings, and financial goals. As your circumstances change, adjust your financial strategy accordingly. Be ready to pivot and make informed decisions as the economic environment evolves. Remember that while inflation can be challenging to predict, understanding its dynamics and proactively managing your finances can help you maintain your financial well-being in an ever-changing economic landscape. Stay informed, stay adaptable, and stay on top of your financial game. Thank you for joining us at Irene Consulting Firm, and we look forward to bringing you more valuable insights in the future. All right, folks, that wraps up our discussion on inflation and what you can expect. Remember, a little inflation is part and parcel of a healthy economy, but staying informed and taking proactive steps can help you weather the storm. If you found this video helpful, please do us a big favor and hit the subscribe button below. We've got plenty more informative content coming your way, and subscribing is the best way to stay in the loop. Also, don't forget to like and share this video with your friends and family. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay financially savvy. Should you need bookkeeping or payroll services, reach out to Irene Consulting Firm. We will be happy to assist you.